lovely people, how are you? I know it's been like a really long time since I filmed a video, but I have recently become a college student on top of working full-time, so like I'm just super busy and all my Saturdays have been really packed and busy and stuff. So today I have nothing officially planned and it's so nice, and I was like, I can finally make a video and talk to you guys. And so I was trying to think of something to talk about, and I feel like it's really been placed on my heart this week to talk about basically just pursuing your dreams, which sounds a little like, alright Stephanie, here comes like a positive video, just like my last one about friends and how friends are important. Now I'm going to talk about how your future's important. And as I'm filming this, I have because my camera's sitting on like my bedpost, and there's books in between the bedpost and the camera to make it taller, and two of the books are Marcus Butler's Hello Life and Connor Frantis' A Work in Progress, which are both amazing books that I highly recommend because they're just so like, even if you're not going to pursue a career in YouTube or just in filming things or whatever, they're really insightful and encouraging because they're just like, this is how I figured out who I am, and like they're saying like, you know, you should pursue what you want to do, and you know, don't hold back and don't let other people judge you. And yeah, they're really great books and I highly recommend them. So for those of you who don't know, I went to Spain last year and I spent the whole summer there. I was there for 2 months, so 2 months out of the summer. And so I basically lived in Spain for 2 months, and it wasn't that planned. Like, it wasn't like I'd been planning it for a couple of years or anything, or like even just a year. It was, I think I started planning it in December of 2013, like vaguely planning it, and then I bought the plane ticket in like late January. Going into this, I mean, there was a plan, but it wasn't like super set in stone. So it was really exciting and also really like nerve-wracking because I was traveling alone. I had never traveled alone before. So that was like a first-time experience for me, was traveling alone. And then also being in a foreign country alone with like the only like, I mean, there was two other Americans there who live there in Spain, but they've lived there for so long that they just speak Spanish and they don't bother to speak in English even to a fellow American, like they don't even realize. So yeah, I traveled there alone, and I was basically there alone in a sense. Like, I was surrounded by people who like loved me, and I made a lot of great friends, and it was like a great time, but in a sense I was there alone, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I did last year for 2 months, and it was amazing. And going off of that, I would say that just now looking back on it, I'm like, what was I thinking? Like, that was insane. I can't believe my parents let me do that. But I also know that that experience has helped me grow into the person that I am now. The point is, you have a passion. You have many passions, and you have desires, and you have things that you want to do in your life. I don't know how old the people who are watching this are, but you know, no matter how old you are, you have things that you want to pursue and you want to do, and you have to be able to look past the negative things about it, like, oh well, you know, I have a family that's, you know, doesn't approve of my traveling, or doesn't approve of me wanting to be an artist or a musician. Maybe you're at a job that you've been at for a really long time, and you're dependable and it's a good place and a good fit for you, but it's not the job that you want for your future, and it's not, you know, where your deepest desires are and what your passion is, and you're afraid to leave, you know, your comfortable job to pursue what you really want to do. Just do it. You just have to like go for it, because you're never gonna discover what makes you who you are if you don't chase after it, if you don't go after it. And that's something that I was struggling with this past year, or the past couple months, I guess, because I want to be a preschool teacher, but the only experience I had wasn't, you know, school experience. It was just work experience, which isn't enough for you to be like actually called a teacher. What I had to do was, I was like, okay, Stephanie, you need to like get yourself together. You got to figure this out. I know you're only 20, but you need to like, you know, figure out what your next step is in life and in your future. So although I hate school, I still like made the decision to go to school to get my teaching certificate, because that was something that I needed in order to pursue my dream. So whether you're struggling with what you want to do in life right now, or if you're already doing what you want to do, but there's more that you want to put into it, or maybe there's something totally crazy like, you going to Spain for 2 months, or just whatever it is, I highly recommend that you give it a go, that you try, so you can say that at least you tried and you don't wake up in a year and you regret not taking that 2-week backpacking trip through Europe, or you don't regret taking that awesome job that had it was a great place, great opportunity, and you were like, well, I like my comfortable job here, so I'm just gonna stay here. Yeah, that's basically what I have to say to you today. If you have any questions about things, or if you want to talk to me or whatever, there will be links for that type of thing down below. Or if you have any video recommendations or things you want me to talk about, or if you want me to do a funny collab video with Ramona. If you don't know her, I'll put her down below there, that place too. Let me know, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.